Breaking news, the internet is losing its mind right now. Lil Durk. Yes, the Lil Durk, the man once accused of running a full-blown murder for hire empire, has just been set free after the court completely dismissed his case. But wait, how does a rapper facing federal-level allegations just walk out like nothing happened? Was this justice? Or a setup so big it makes Hollywood look honest? From solitary confinement to secret informants, from leaked files to courtroom chaos, tonight, we're diving deep into the story that's shaking the entire rap world. Brace yourself. This isn't freedom, it's a plot twist. So let's rewind for a second. A few months ago, the name Lil Durk wasn't trending for his music, it was trending for murder for hire. Yeah, you heard that right. Prosecutors swore they had him trapped in a web of crime, power, and payoffs. They called it one of the most shocking rap conspiracies of all time. But here's where it gets wild today. Those same prosecutors walked into court and said, "We're dropping the case." Just like that. Boom. Gone. The question is, why? Was it lack of evidence? Political pressure? Or something much darker? Something hidden behind the tinted windows of fame and influence? Because make no mistake, people don't just walk free from a murder for hire case without someone powerful pulling strings. And let's not forget, this is Lil Durk, a man whose life has been surrounded by chaos since day one. From gang wars in Chicago to whispers of street justice, every headline has followed him like a shadow he can't escape. Even behind bars, the drama refused to die. Remember the reports? Solitary confinement, cell phone smuggling, and even an attempted attack inside the facility. The man was living a real-life thriller? Only difference? This one didn't have a happy ending. Until now. So what changed? Sources close to the case claim a critical piece of evidence suddenly vanished. Others say a key witness mysteriously disappeared, while another recanted their entire statement overnight. Sounds like a Netflix script, doesn't it? Except this isn't fiction, this is Durk World, where the unbelievable becomes reality every other week. And then came the wildest twist of all. A leaked email allegedly from an inside investigator hinted that the prosecutors made serious procedural errors during the initial trial. Translation? They messed up badly. Imagine spending years building a case, only for it to collapse because you couldn't file the paperwork right. That's not justice, that's a circus. But here's what's even crazier. Some fans are calling this a W for the culture, while others say it's a massive L for the justice system. Twitter's on fire. One user wrote, "Bro, if Lil Durk can beat a murder for hire case, I can pass my math exam." Meanwhile, hip-hop forums are exploding with conspiracy theories. Everything from FBI informant deals to secret settlements to Durk's team paying off the right people. And let's be honest, in this world, money doesn't just talk. It buys silence, because right now, there's something bigger happening behind closed doors. People are being quiet, and when everyone suddenly goes quiet in the middle of a scandal, you already know something's up. But the real question isn't how he got out, it's what's coming next. Because if history has taught us anything, it's that Durk's freedom always comes with a price. And just when people thought this case was done, the internet exploded. Leaks, screenshots, anonymous emails, confidential documents popping up on Reddit threads like popcorn. Suddenly everyone's an FBI agent, breaking down redacted files with magnifying glasses and caffeine-fueled confidence. One of the biggest leaks allegedly showed inconsistencies in witness statements. Translation? Somebody or multiple somebodies was lying. And guess what? The so-called star witness, the one who claimed Durk offered money for a hit on Quando Rondo, apparently changed their entire story in a .m video call with prosecutors. You can't make this stuff up? Then came another leak, supposedly from a deleted cloud folder showing internal emails between law enforcement officers arguing about who lost a vital recording. One message read, "We can't locate the file. If this gets out, the whole case falls apart." Too late, officer. It already got out. Social media took those leaks and turned them into a circus. You've got YouTubers analyzing Durk's facial expressions in court like FBI profilers. TikTok detectives connecting dots between Durk's lyrics, King Von's death, and this case like it's part of a 10-season true crime documentary. And then there's the money trail. Rumor has it, and this is where things get real sketchy, that someone from Durk's circle wired a consulting fee to an independent contractor just days before the case was dismissed. No one knows what that means, but online sleuths have already decided it's code for hush money. Even mainstream news outlets are divided. Some say the case fell apart because of incompetence. Others whisper about outside influence, meaning powerful people didn't want Durk behind bars. And when you've got millions in streaming money, connections in the industry, and a loyal fan base that treats you like a street prophet, well, you can move mountains, or at least court dates. But here's where the story takes a darker turn. Remember Ted, Durk's former associate who allegedly tried to snitch? Word on the street is that he's gone dark. No posts, no sightings, no updates. Some fans believe he's in protective custody. Others think he caught a flight permanently. And just when you think it couldn't get any more insane, it does dot an anonymous source, calling themselves the Brick Insider. Yeah. Real creative name, sent an email to a few media outlets claiming they have proof that the case was sabotaged from within. According to them, the prosecution never intended to win. The goal was to drag Durk through the mud publicly, then let him go when the headlines peaked. If that's true, this wasn't a trial, it was a publicity massacre. And now, everyone's wondering, did Lil Durk actually beat the system? Or was he part of it all along? Because when the same justice system that breaks people suddenly bends for someone, you gotta ask yourself, who's really in control here? So now, the court case is gone, poof, dismissed like it never existed. Lil Durk walks out, calm, smirking, flashing that "I told you so" grin. Cameras flash. Fans scream. The internet throws a party. But behind that victory glow, something feels off. Because freedom in stories like this, it never comes cheap. Moments after his release, reports started surfacing that federal investigators weren't done, not by a long shot. Apparently, the dismissal doesn't mean the entire investigation is over. New evidence could reopen it any time. And word is, the feds are quietly reviewing financial anomalies tied to Durk's business accounts. Offshore links, unregistered LLCs, ghost payments. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's like every I beat the case rapper's next nightmare. Meanwhile, the public reaction is split straight down the middle. Half the internet is chanting, "Free Durk, mission accomplished." The other half's tweeting stuff like, "If you've got money, justice is optional." Some are calling it a modern OJ moment. Others say Durk's win is a sign that the system bends for fame. Memes, reactions, and think pieces are everywhere. Everyone wants a take. And no one actually knows the truth. But here's where the fallout gets even crazier. Inside the industry, whispers are spreading that certain artists are cutting ties with Durk quietly, deleting old posts, distancing themselves from his team. They don't want to be caught in the next wave if another leak drops. And insiders claim that one of Durk's ex-producers is already talking to journalists, teasing a tell-all about what really went down behind the scenes. If that drops, it could blow this case wide open again. And it's not just the industry. Even inside Durk's own circle, cracks are showing. Remember Brick Baby, the guy rumored to be working with the FBI? He's apparently resurfaced on a live stream, dropping cryptic lines like, "Everybody ain't solid. Some just look like it." The comment section went nuclear, claiming he was sending shots at Durk's crew. The tension is thick, like one wrong tweet and it's over thick, and through all of it, Durk's silence is louder than any statement. He hasn't said a word publicly, no apology, no victory speech, no Instagram caption. Just one story posted after his release, a black screen with the words, "Don't call it freedom, call it destiny." Now that could be poetic, or it could be a warning, because as everyone celebrates his release, the truth is nobody really knows what's next. Is this the end of Durk's nightmare? Or just the calm before another storm? One thing's for sure, this isn't the last we'll hear about Lil Durk. Not by a long shot. So here we are, Lil Durk is free. The case is dead, and the internet is still trying to figure out how the hell this even happened. Was this justice served? Or power preserved? Did Durk actually outsmart the system? Or was the system built to protect him all along? One thing's clear, this story isn't over. The leaks, the rumors, the vanishing witnesses, they don't just disappear. They come back louder, sharper, and more dangerous. But what do you think? Was Lil Durk framed? Protected? Or just lucky enough to walk through the cracks of a broken system? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm reading every single one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next chapter of this insane saga might just drop tomorrow. Stay tuned. The truth always finds its way out.